G, and I'm back in the studio, Springboard Studios. And I've been in the studio all week. It's Tuesday. I've been in here since Sunday night, but you guys haven't seen me yet. I haven't talked to the camera since Friday night. Went to Fort Collins to do the Hoodlums and Havoc album release party, and it was me opening, and Antonio, who is an incredible singer from Fort Collins. I give him mad props, and he's a real deal. Diabolic, formerly, and you know, incredibly talented. He had a really long set, brought on a few different people, gave some people time to shine. However, you know, it's hard to breathe up there. Sometimes I got some fast type stuff, so for him to do that long a set and really command the audience that whole time, you know, mad props. And then it was Black Pegasus, and there was a few people on stage with Die too. I'm not sure all their names. I know one guy named Mossberg. Shout out to Mossberg. I have not heard a lot from him, but I know he's on some songs with Antonio and Die, and for him to do that, he must be talented, because them two is the real deal, and I'd love to be on songs with them. So, and you got Black Pegasus, Liquid Assassin. Obviously, Black Pegasus, Governor, CEO, Brass Knuckle, ENT. You know, I mean, I don't really need to say much about him. You know about him, so you know your opinion. Obviously, not just very talented, but very smart, you know. And Liquid Assassin from Tech Nine's killer album, Psycho Bitch 2, also of Grave Plot, and doing his solo thing and the Red Monkeys stuff. And once again, just, you know, Liquid's a beast on the microphone. He's on an underground single from my new album, Elite Society, called Hardcore. So obviously, you know, I love his music. And last but not least, can I get a double H? Hoodlums and Havoc. And let me tell you something. I'm going to just say this right now, and I'm not going overboard with them. I'm just saying this because it was their album release party. I gave love to everyone I just named, and I just want to take a minute to say that if you love, and if you don't love one of these groups, don't take it as, oh, I wouldn't like them, because maybe they don't even want to be classified as this. But I just want to say, you know, maybe they're going for mainstream rap. Maybe they want to be on the radio, they want to be 50 Cent, so I don't really know. But what they're doing right now reminds me of a few things. And the underground scene, meaning underground not as in no one knows of them, or the next rapper's going to stomp on them, which I heard on Joe Button TV, them define an underground saying, you know, underground to me means a rapper that's weak that I'm going to bury. Obviously they don't know what the underground is. The underground is a movement of rappers that took different routes to be successful. And once they got to the point where they can get major label deals or huge tour support or whatnot, they do that. You know, they get the tour support and stuff, but they still do it in their own way to where they can, for once in their life, say, we have the power now. You know, I worked my way up and could get a deal from Sony, but if I stay with this label, we're big enough now, we got tour support, and I can do things on stage and songs that they might not let me do. And it also seems to me that the underground, certain artists in the underground have the loyalist followings I've ever seen. It's almost like a gang. Like the Juggalos. They outnumber Crips and Bloods. Technicians. What it is. And, you know, stoners wreaking havoc, you know what I mean? It's, so, if you've ever been or seen or know about, not just seen, but the whole movement of ICP, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and I mean the Bone Thugs and Harmony that toured with Tech and DMX, that type of Bone Thugs, and that type of Bone Thugs fans. Strange Music, if you've ever been to a Strange function. Cottonmouth Kings, SRH, Suburban Noise, Head PE, OPM, you know, those type of groups is a little bit, each of them, what Hoodlums and Havoc is, and I don't mean the sound. Hoodlums and Havoc has their own sound, but just when you look at their fans, when you look at the line outside the club and what the people are wearing, when you know, say, is there juggalos here tonight and there's no one from Psychopathic in the house, and you get a big whoop whoop. So Hoodlums and Havoc definitely has their own thing going on. It's a hoodlum thing. What up to all the double H's? Hoodlums and Havoc, if you don't know who they are, they're a Fort Collins-based group, Fort Collins, Colorado. They do things right. They do it the real way, you know. Print their CDs, shrink wrap them, barcodes, the real way, merchandise, all of that. And when you buy their CD, you actually get the sound quality as you do with Black Filigree Assassin, Tru G. They definitely got it going on. So if you don't know them, Tru G is advising you to go check them out. If you check them out on MySpace or something like that on the internet, go ahead and leave a comment and tell them that Tru G sent you their way. You know what I mean? Because as artists, you know, that can mean a lot to someone. That can be props. That can keep the wheels rolling in this. I really appreciate Hoodlums and Havoc for putting me on 2 times so far this year, and then once when I lived in Fort Collins. It was a little bit them, I believe, that had to do with me getting on stage. So, you know, I do things the right way. I'm not in the bar drinking, meet the promoter, and I'm cousins with his friends, so I get the show. And I used to think that sending a demo to the promoters would make a difference because the other guy sounds like shit. If you've ever been to a show and see the opening act, even if they do good and they sound alright, then go to their MySpace and hear their songs, and it sounds like it was done in their basement with the video blog microphone that they use. And that's not really paying your dues. Okay, so they didn't get booed off stage, but there's other aspects to pay dues that they haven't done. And you see me, you know, I'm doing things the right way. You know, you got to take the time to invest in the equipment you need. You got to take the time to invest in your development, because there's no development in the business these days. You got to take the time to get your own fan base and get your movement going on. What up to all the mud rap, you know, the mudslingers. And that's how it's going down. Go check out Hoodlums and Havoc. Go check out formerly Diabolic. Go check out Antonio from Fort Collins, great singer. Go check out the Red Monkeys crew, you know, Black Pegasus, Liquid Assassin. Tru G, getting back to work on music and change your life, and it's hella flamed up. Let me see. Shout out to everyone doing big things in the underground this year, on the road, making big moves, all that. People like Short Dog, people like Murs, you know, people like Jedi Mind Tricks, Vinny Paz, Ill Bill, La Coca Nostra. Tru G signing off.